Yo, welcome back, everybody. I'm back. I'm back. Hey, no, we just had a great event. It was my pastor's 50th wedding anniversary. So we had a lot of good fun. Uh, uh, Sort of like a meet and greet thing. And 50 years is crazy. So that's where we ran off to. But I am back now. I am hanging out here until I get my 5 hours in. I am determined. Absolutely determined to do it tonight before New Year's Eve. I'm going to start the new year with monetization. Monetization ability. So that is what I'm for sure going to do. I'm super excited about it. Really glad you guys are joining me for this tough grind. I imagine some of you guys are probably out doing your own New Year's Eve festivities, which is totally fine. It's totally like that would be really selfish of me if I was like, how dare you guys celebrate the new year and not watch my stream? That'd be something Hassan would do. I'm gonna put a shot collar and I'm gonna make you watch this stream all day. That is absolutely something Hassan would do. Not me. I am, I'm just trying to get the time in, it's like a grind. Um, and I am here for it, even if you're not. So that's just how that is. Real quick. I'm going to try to fix this mic stand again. When I get monetized, please feel free to contribute to the stream so I can at least get a mic stand that doesn't keep falling over. Well, that'll last probably 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure of that. Uh, but yeah, let's see. There was something I wanted to share. It was on Twitter. I bookmarked it. I think was it John Piper? Actually, I know, isn't that weird? It's John Piper. But I think he brings up a great point that goes back to what we talk about a lot on the show, which is the importance of emotion in a world of AI. So let me figure out, where are your bookmarks? Oh, here they are. All right. Here we go. All right. So, and if you guys are watching and you get into the chat, make sure you guys can hear me blah, 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 blah. Make sure you guys can hear me okay. And everything's good. This is John Piper. This is I honestly this really bothers me because this is just SEO. You can just, Tony, you can give me, you know, a tweet size summary without quoting the whole thing.
If you had thought that your...
All right, hold on. Whoops. Here we go. Now you guys can see it. All right.
If you had thought that your essence of humanness in the image of God was your reasoning capacity over an ape or a porpoise, you're in trouble. Because...
All right. Just breaking down what he said. He said, if you think that there's a God because of your reasoning ability, it makes you smarter than animals, you're in trouble. Why?
Because guess what? ChatGPT is smarter than you are. and
Wow. He keeps going.
more creative than you are in expressing things in language that is good. It can
Yeah, this is like not like just immediately right off the bat. This is not something you expect to hear from a pastor. It's incredible. It's incredible. He's absolutely right, though. Let's keep going.
write prayers better than you can, and it can reason through hard problems better than you can. Therefore, there are people who are going to forsake the faith because they thought to be a human in the image of God was to be a reasoning person over against the animals, and they discovered a machine can do it better than they can.
That is why I'm just gonna say it. That's why you gotta be a presuppositionalist, guys. That's like, is there a better reason? Because it's not your ability to reason isn't why there's a God. Like if you're placing all your faith in your own reason, you're going to reason yourself out of the existence of God. And ChatGPT will gladly help you do it. And it is better than you and smarter than you. And you're like, if what is the purpose of everything? If anything I can do, ChatGPT can do better. Dun, 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 dun. Anything I can do, Chat. Da, 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 da. Trying to match the syllables. Altman could do better. Anything I can do, Sam can do better.
Crisis of faith. This to me is no crisis because of my Christian hedonism.
It's coming up on the point now.
I do not think that my reasoning capacities are my essence. I think the soul's capacity to delight in God is my essence. The soul's capacity to enjoy God. No machine will ever enjoy, period. It will have the language of enjoyment. You can tell it.
There's a lot of Reformed people that are really upset about this. Yeah, like I know, like this idea. This is why Reformed people only make documentaries, because it's all mental reasoning. It's all education. It's all information. It's all facts. It's all data. And here's Piper saying, actually, that's really not the basis of what makes you human and made in the image of God. The fact that you can reason and think and do all these sort of things. The thing that makes you in the image of God is your ability to have emotions and to enjoy God and to laugh and to love. I'm not going to say live. I know you guys want me to say live. I almost did. For real. I know you guys know I almost said live. But they, I mean, animals live, but the ability to laugh and to love and to have joy and to have all these emotions. ChatGPT can't have emotions. It can simulate it, but it can't truly experience those emotions.
To write a poem of enjoyment, and it will use the language. That machine is not enjoying her. It's not. It never will. Only human beings created in the image of God can enjoy God. Therefore, enjoyment matters.
Yes.
Like
I'm telling you guys, listen, when we talk about why the entertainment industry is so bad, and we talk about because it's all about the message, and we've just basically taken out any emotion out of storytelling, any power out of storytelling. When we do that, like, dude, I'm telling you right now, like, that is such a powerful line. And I didn't expect someone of John Piper's age to I'm sorry, Pastor Piper. I'm guilty of ageism, if that's what it's called, right? So Piper's saying, he's telling you, he said, look, ChatGPT can think better than you. It's more creative than you. It's faster at solving problems in you, and if you're basing your knowledge and your faith in God's existence because of your own wisdom and ability to reason, then you're done for. Because there's so much more to being an image bearer than just your ability to reason. And, that's a really, I don't know if Piper would necessarily agree that the conclusion that he came to with that is this massive presuppositional versus evidential sort of approach. But listen, when we need to care more about art and stories and all of the feelings that come with it, like I know there's like a lot of the arguments against charismatic stuff is basically, well, I don't know if it's really great that the music moves you emotionally. It's like, well, what? Of course it's supposed to move you emotionally. You can have good music. You don't have to have bad music. You can have good music. Songs that you sing, not songs you sing, but psalms that you sing should move you emotionally. Pastor preached a great sermon on that this week, where he's talking about how, just because you're not encouraged by one psalm doesn't mean that someone else in the audience isn't. So when you sing, you're encouraging others sometimes, and sometimes you're being encouraged by the singing. But that's emotion. Like, that's like God made us emotional creatures. And so, the charismatics solely focus on emotion, and reform guys solely focused on lyrics and doctrine. And then, and then it's the blending of those two that's really great. Like Amazing Grace, really great doctrine, but also a really catchy beat. Like that's the balance, right? And it's as Sona, is it Sona or Sora? The music generation app. Suno. Is it Suno? There's so many of them. The music generating app. I think it's Suno. The music that Suno makes is absolutely insanely incredible. It's absolutely insanely incredible, that the music that it makes. But it's not making music to move a human being emotionally. It's ones and zeros, like Marquise Brownlee has this crazy video. Maybe we'll watch that. I think we'll watch that video tonight, because I just but he starts the video and he says, isn't it crazy we took rocks out of the ground and made them think? And he's talking about the processor, the CPU, that's exactly like, so we made computers that can, quote, think. They can reason ones and zeros. They can do a bunch of different things. But what they can't do is feel. They don't have that image bearerness, that breath of life that was breathed into them. So they're created, AI is created in the image of a human, right? AI is created in our image. It's not created in God's image. We're created in God's image. So we have this completely different level of ability to be able to reason and feel and have emotion. And we need to remember that when we create our art. We need to remember that when we create our entertainment. It's okay for a movie to just be entertaining as the primary purpose of that film. Right? Like it's okay to just be entertaining. And Piper brings it.
Affections are who we are ultimately. The end of history, the end of creation is not going to be merely rational creatures thinking rightly about God, little computers. It's going to be people who are so perceptive spiritually of the glories of God that they are full of affections that are appropriate for those glories and can give expression to them. That's what eternity will be.
somebody. There needs to be, honestly, there needs to be church organ music behind that one, man. That's a great, fantastic line from Piper. That's it's funny. Like I don't listen to a lot of Piper. Like I don't listen to him very much. But the last two times I have listened to him over the past year, I think, have all been his positions on AI, and I think he nails it. Look, I think he nails it. Your faith in God is not because you can think your way there. There's a guy in my kick chat right now called Thinking Mark, and he says, "What?" Question mark. I think he was personally offended by his very username being a Thinking Mark. As opposed to it's not really just dependent on thinking. It's not just about reason and scientific points and all that sort of stuff. Uh, it's about having both emotion and feelings and all these things. Like conservatives is just completely that line that Ben Shapiro says, where facts don't care about your feelings. That is the most offensive line. It's done the most damage in the conservative movement, I think, because it's not that it's not that it's not true. It is true. Like facts exist outside of whether you feel that they should do or not, right? Like so, it's a great point. But here's the other thing that like I think Ben Shapiro completely misses, especially when you talk about building the culture and creating art and entertainment. It's that feelings do not care about your facts, no matter how much facts and data and scientific points and this and that you present to somebody. Like they just don't. Like it doesn't matter. Like it just doesn't matter if they're committed to those ideas and those worldviews based on emotion. But this is what the left does really good, right? Like you talk about Stranger Things finale, right? 10 years we've been following. They spent $1 billion on this Stranger Things series, and this Stranger Things series, the whole thing is to get you emotionally connected to these children so that eventually 10 years later, after $1 billion was spent, they can convince you that, see, you can't not like you can't not accept homosexuality. You can't not accept it. Look at this cute little Will that you've seen grown up on camera. Now he's gay. You have to like him. And the idea that people would watch that and go, this is a terrible story, because right, they put the message, their message took over the emotion and the storytelling of what they were trying to do, and they completely destroyed it with one scene. Nobody had, what's crazy to me? Nobody had the courage to tell the Duffer Brothers, this is probably a bad idea. Nobody. No one had the courage. Like, and if they did, they're either probably not working for them anymore, or, well, yeah, they're probably not working for them anymore. But they were right. Oh man. Anyway, I like we need to hold on to that more. I think there's a lot there to unpack. I literally uh just saw that uh on my way back home from the event that we were at. And I was just like, oh, I got to pull that up on stream. Matt Minucci says, live until we are monetized. What do you mean? Dude, you haven't been following my live streams, because we got to stream for another 3 hours tonight to hit our 5-hour minimum to get this account monetized. And then people can, on Kick. I'm talking about on Kick. So if you're watching me on Facebook, first off, why are you watching a live stream on Facebook? Nobody watches live streams on Facebook. But second of all, I guess the answer to that is because I'm streaming it there. But we're talking about Kick, so we're trying to get Kick monetized, and in order to get monetized on Kick, you have to stream for 5 hours. So we're gonna go till I imagine it'll be somewhere after 11 o'clock tonight. So just before New Year's Eve. The goal is to be monetized prior to the new year, so we can start the new year. Then, yeah, Matt, you have to stream for 5 hours on Kick to be monetized. And so I've done two out. Well, technically I've done. How many hours have I done this week? I've done three, 2.5, and 2.5. About that. Uh, Actually, I can pull it up. Exactly. I have streamed 7 hours and 58 minutes, but the first 5 hours didn't count. So that is, uh, yeah. So the first 5 hours I didn't count. So I still have 7.58. So I think that's done by decimal points. So it's 57 hours and 58%, not 7 hours and 58 minutes, I would think. I think that's how it's done. Maybe if we refresh, we can find out. Still 7:58. Yeah, I don't know. It could be. It might jump to 8. But I think it's 7.5. I think that's the way they do it. I could. Who knows? I could. Well, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We just we have to stream for we have to get another 5 hours because the first 5 hours I did didn't count because I accidentally deleted it. So that is why we're streaming till 11:30 tonight. And I don't know what I'm gonna do to fill the time, but I appreciate you being in the chat. If you got anything I should point out, uh, uh, let me know. Oh, was this? So yeah, well, I'm wondering what else we can talk about that's not Stranger Things because I haven't seen that yet. Uh, we were watching Osmond Gold clips. That was fun. Let's see what else I got in my bookmarks real quick. Hold on one second. This is going to be a slog tonight. It's going to be a slog. The Nick Shirley video. Let's see. I don't. I, I don't really have a lot. I, I have this. I have a. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of bookmarks. I haven't really used that feature at all. So, uh, we're just gonna have to persevere. Maybe we could watch the Nick Shirley thing because that's like on everybody's mind. The Minnesota fraud. Uh, let's see. There was a clip of Nick. Let me see what's going down with Oh, we should finish what we did last time. Maybe just play some Dota. I don't know. You know what? I've never played Dota. I don't even know if it's in my library. I'm checking right now. I have. I don't, but it is free. It is one of those free games, right? Dota 2. Could do that. I have RuneScape. Have been playing RuneScape, Balatro, and then I have the First Planet Coaster. Oh, you know what we could do? We could play Cinnamon's game. He came up with an RPG. Yeah, yeah, Huskarl, I know. I know, but I am the worst first person shooter. Is Dota a first person? Look, I'm looking like an idiot if it's not a first person shooter. It is not a first person shooter. I don't even know how to. Oh, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not a game streamer. See, I'm not just like, it's a real time strategy. Like, okay, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna play that game for the first time on stream. Hey, I've received 100 chat messages today. That's awesome. Thank you for telling me that. My chat, not anybody in particular, was a botted notice. But I think I want to play Cinnamon's game because I told him I would. Uh, and so Cinnamon is the creator of Fleur de Lis, but he's also an insanely talented video game designer. Um, and he made this game. Let's see. It's called Glass Eyes. Let's go. Play Glass Eyes. Does the audio sound like? Oh, it's skipping so bad. I really want to play. I can download it. So I can play it online. Oh, maybe I just take the sound off. Maybe that'll help. Okay. All right. Man, I want to do it with sound. I don't have a Game Boy emulator at the moment. Oh, dang it. Why is it doing that? Are there settings? No. It's frustrating. Okay. Well, anyway, uh, I'm gonna have to maybe I can do it. You know what? Maybe it's a Chrome thing. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna fix this. Uh, how do we? Let's see. Let's go back to here. Okay. See if this works. It's downloading. Oh, that sounds way better. All right, let's do that. That was a Firefox problem. Happy Gilmore, Happy Gilmore's Pappy. Hey, uh, that's a very valid question. If you send me an email, I'll tell you off stream. So you could send me an email at Marcus at LOOR.tv. Send me an email. I'll answer that question off stream. We got a deck and everything. So, but thanks. He's asking how much I'm looking to raise. So yeah, I'll be happy. I'll be happy to tell you. It's Marcus Marcus at LOOR.tv. I'll tell you off stream. Thanks for asking. I really appreciate it. All right, so I got this working, but I got to share. I got to share. I got to set up my scene. So let me set up my scene real quick. By the way, guys, I'm not trying to be a pro tonight. I'm just trying to get 5 hours in. A lot of you guys are probably like, "Oh, he really sucks at the streaming thing. He'll never make it." It's probably true, but I enjoy it. So but yeah, I do mention fundraising in conservative circles a lot because it's the weirdest. It is so weird. I don't know if people actually understand how weird and strange it is when you see all these artists online and they're when you see these artists online and they're complaining about how there's just no capital available and ready for whatever or whatever, or conservatives are always trying to make a conservative version of something, but they're never trying to build. We talked about like Spotify last stream, right? It's like, why aren't we the ones that built Spotify? Why didn't we build Chat GPT? But instead, we wait and we create our Patriot Cheat GPT, which has no marketable value, and leaves no cultural impact, because we're super low risk. And it's just really true. I've talked to so many people, and you think, no, that's crazy. They just haven't heard a good idea. And it's they pass up on a lot of good ideas, not just mine. But okay, let me get this browser up so we can play Cinnamon Show. Window capture. Okay. Chrome. Okay. Okay. And then let's put me behind the camera, and then shrink my window down, and then let's go full screen, and then put me down in the corner a little bit more, and then boom. But the question is, can we hear it, or do we have to unpause? Go to the controls. Okay. Deep within the woods of the old world, there once lay a cabin. I have to turn the volume down a little bit. Yeah, I actually need to turn the volume down for me. I think it. I don't. Okay, hold on. I can turn it up for you guys. But I think if it's too loud, let me know. Long forgotten by the ones who built it. Happy Gilmore's Pappy says, "What's the plan with the lesbian and the lumberjack?" There's a plan. I don't want to talk about the lesbian and the lumberjack too much because, like, if I slip up and spoil something, I'll it'll be the end of me. But really, just here. Let me pause the audio on this game real quick. I just need to pause the audio. Period. Uh, so it's a great script, really phenomenal, unbelievable. I absolutely love that script to death. I've said it before. It's uh, a really good romance. Like Jason is really good at making sure that the genre is what drives the story, and the story drives the story, and there's not like all these like preachable moments, or there's no message. It's a good romance. It's a romance about a lesbian, and she gets a flat tire on the side of the road, and a lumberjack comes to her rescue and changes her tire, and events take place, that she realizes she's not gay. She just never met a real man before. So it's a satire of a rom com. And we did a script read, of, I would say, probably close to the final version of the script. I don't think there'll be much changes. And we had about 12 to 15 people that all joined to read it. It is a comedy. It's a satire of Hallmark rom-coms and cheesy rom-coms, but I want to say it's a comedy, but it's also a very serious love story all at the same time. And that's how you know it's a good comedy, because comedies don't take themselves too seriously, but the best comedies are serious, right? So that is exactly what the script is. It is a comedy. Yeah, it's really funny too, like side-splittingly funny. So again, stop making me talk about it, Happy. Happy's like, will you spoil it now on stream? No, I will not. But it's really great. It's insanely funny. Uh, it's just I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just one of those films you think could just be this insanely preachy film, like a faith-based sort of nonsense, but it prioritizes being a funny rom-com, and that's exactly what it is. The log line, just to let you know, it is a comedy. Happy. Uh, uh, I'll spoil the best joke because we've already said it publicly, but it is the best joke, and it's she's got an axe to grind, he's got an axe. It's the best joke. So like that's the best joke. So it's just phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And Jason, who's the writer of this, he's written for Netflix. His production got shut down during COVID because it was just about to be greenlit. Like, but the production day didn't. Well, it was greenlit. The production day didn't start. So because the production day didn't start, Netflix shut down his show, which was that was a really great show too. Netflix missed out on that, but they were pushing all conservatives and anybody out anyway. So that was I think that was their excuse for that. But so, but yes, that movie is coming. The challenge of that is just finding distributors who have courage. You know, I talk about that all the time, uh, Pappy. I talk about just there's no faith-based distributors who have courage, or even conservative platform. Like, well, look, here's the problem. Look, I'll say this. If you're a political organization where that's your primary source of income is politics, and you get into the entertainment business, good entertainment jeopardizes, like, it can't be political and safe. Like, it can't. And so all of our pop culture is from this political spectrum. Like, um, you know, Daily Wire, or faith-based groups like PureFlix. They all take this like sort of conservative political approach, and and what you need is just good storytelling. Um, and good storytelling offends a lot of people in all the right ways. But you can't have like a sketch comedy show that makes fun of the president, whether they're conservative or liberal, if that making fun of that political satire is a danger to the political business. And so everything we do now is just so conservative or politically focused, um, uh, as opposed to be. We shouldn't be politicians making. This is the best way. We're not politicians making entertainment. We should be entertainment. We should be entertainers that tell political stories. And that is a massive. Like, are we entertainers first, or are we trying to get some sort of political thing? And so that's why I think like the lesbian, like no one has courage to do that, because it jeopardizes a story like that jeopardizes political relationships, as it should. So that is that's my rant, Pappy. It was great to talk to you. You have my email. I look forward to talking to you some more. I really, really look forward to talking to you more, actually. So, let's. Did my sound go away? Yes. uh, Pappy, everything we're doing at Lore TV, gatekeepers hate. Uh, 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 I'll talk about this. Let's talk about this. Because listen, I was uh, head of advertising for the agency that did PureFlix's marketing. We spent a lot of money every month advertising to 65-year-old women. I got very familiar with the faith-based industry, but then I realized, hey, why is there not anything for like Gen Z? Like, why is there no entertainment for younger people? Um, and So we did Lore, and we started going to Christian film festivals just because I had the connections there. That's how we met Barely Biblical. Uh, Tim Engel is the creator of that. He comes to us at a 5-minute pitch competition. And this is a true story. I'll tell you the story as one of my favorite stories. He tells us this that he's like, look, guys, I drew this decapitated teddy bear on a napkin. He holds up this napkin with this decapitated teddy bear. He says, I don't have any formal sketches or anything, but I want to do the animated Bible stories, the violent animated Bible stories, but I want them to be told with stuffing instead of blood from the. And we were laughing so hard, and he ended it. He ended the pitch by saying, the Philistines the circumcised, the uncircumcised will have a full tag as a stuffed animal, and then the the Jews will have a nipped tag, and that's how you'll distinguish all the importance of circumcision in the Bible. And we were laughing so hard. Okay, we were laughing so hard. We said, "This is great." The very next pitch that came up was this like really depressing story about somebody who had cancer, like a documentary. And me and Jason are still, because you only have 5 minutes, we're like holding back laughter while this woman is giving this documentary pitch about but yeah, so Tim so it was one of my favorite moments of all time. And so uh Tim said that basically pitched that to us because no one would want it, and no one did. And It's one of my favorite things ever, and I'm so glad we were able to pick that up. But yeah, they do hate Barely Biblical. Gatekeepers would hate the lesbian and lumberjack, and that's what we're doing. We're building a platform for people that we're building a platform with backbone that just wants to tell offensive stories, like the good offensive stories, not like the you know it's hard to explain, but like we don't want to be offensive for the sake of being offensive, but some stories are offensive. Make a story about you know polit if you make a story about a Somali mob ring in Minnesota, it's going to be offensive. But the question is a good story, right? Like that's the primary. You don't want to make something to be offensive. Anyway, so would love to talk to you. Uh, uh, really, really, I would. And re- thank you for asking those questions on stream. Really appreciate it. So, but yes, please email me. Happy Gilmore's Pappy, please. Who's next? Oh, somebody said, in addition to fundraising, do you think advertising is one of the next big steps? Yeah, that's part of our raise. So customer acquisition. Man, you guys keep asking me about lore. I'm really glad you guys are. I really, I don't want to give a lot of details on the specifics of the deck on live stream. I think that's fair. But we did a test. As long as people are talking, we did a test. We did the test for a year. We uh, we averaged $52 per subscriber per month. during that test, and then we shopped it around and told people, look at what we did. This is incredible. It's more money than Netflix and Disney combined. People can give more money. There's no cap on how much money people can make. It's great. And then people are like, yeah, but like, what political organization are you tied with? Or what, what does faith based movies mean? And there was just like these two sides. And it's like, we don't want the two sides don't matter. Two sides don't matter. Uh, it's where the stories are good. And yeah, we represent both. Well, obviously we're conservative and Christians, but like we're not we're just making stories. And so, uh, but yeah, so part of this raise is to take our test that we've done and to propel it into a national global brand. Yeah. So hey, thanks, Jay. He says, I love it. I'd love it for current I'm going to say when lore succeeds. You're going to love it when lore succeeds. I'm inspired by you guys seeking to slay the streaming giants. See, my microphone keeps falling down. This is why we have to get this channel monetized so I can get super chats and I can buy new microphone stands. I told you it would last 10 minutes. That's been longer than 10 minutes. I think it's been longer. I think it lasts half an hour. Let me see if I can just watch Santa for a second. Yeah, man. That thing's at the end of its rope. That thing has no tight. I mean, like it's tight, but there's no compression. Is that what? Like it just like you tight like hurt my hand tightening it. And anyway, so yeah, I have. Yeah. So if you're still there, Happy Gilmore is Pappy. It's Marcus Marcus at loor.tv. So yeah. Someone says, "What's a book you want to be turned into a movie or show?" I have an answer to this. I did have an answer to this, but I don't remember the name. I don't know. You know what? Like I don't know. Like one doesn't come to mind. Uh, one doesn't come to mind. But I think what I really want is I just want new stories. I think we have enough books and movies that are being turned into shows, and I don't think we have any like genuine movies or TV shows that are new. Like I saw a tweet. Maybe I could find it. Uh, it was new movies coming out next year. See if I can find his tweet. Uh, I don't know if I mean this one's like close enough. If I share this, so films to anticipate in 2026, sequel, remake of an already good one. Whatever Mike was, a new Spider-Man, Moana live action. Didn't they already do that? Didn't it already come out? Supergirl, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Toy Story 5, 28 years later, The Bone Temples. A lot like just Star Wars, Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters 2. Like everything's sequels that's coming out. Like all the big productions, all the big blockbuster movies that are coming out, except for probably uh except for probably Steven Spielberg's new thing. Like that's the only big blockbuster that's planning to come out that's like kind of original. And I heard John Williams is going to do the score for it. So honestly, I'm just probably excited to see it just because John Williams is doing the score for it. So. So yeah. Anyway, uh, yeah. So oh man, we got some hours, don't we? We still got two. We still have 2.5 hours to 2.5 hours to go. Should I play the game? I would much rather just engage with uh oh, my mom just said Happy New Year. Well, it is for you. It's the new year for you on the East Coast, Mom. That's awesome. My mom is in the chat, guys. On Facebook, of course. Of course. So, yeah, how cool. My mom's cooler than your mom. My mom's joins my live streams. So, we got 2.5 hours to go. And so we could play an immense game, which I think is great. Love to engage with the chat. Uh, and Matt says, "Happy Canadian New Year." Are you East Coast Canada? So, Oscar says he would make the movie The Boys a Blur. I've not read that book. First time I'm hearing of it. I'm sure it'll be great. So, YouTube chat says Happy New Year, Aaron Sellers. Happy New Year from Pennsylvania. I love Pennsylvania. My wife's dad lives in the Poconos area. It's beautiful. Love it. So, yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Woo! Happy New Year, East Coast people. I guess I missed that. I should have been paying attention. Like that's what like a professional streamer, they would have been paying attention to that so that they could celebrate with their East Coast streamers. But oh, Lancaster. Yeah, Lancaster. I've been to Sight and Sound Theater. I've seen two. I've been twice in my life. To Sight. That's the only thing I know about Lancaster. Uh, I believe it's near Hershey, Pennsylvania too. I've been there. I've been on the little trolley and you see how the Hershey Kisses get made. Been there. Uh, what I really want to do though is I want to go to that big buffet in Lancaster, that big Amish buffet that I'm constantly being served videos of from my YouTube feed. So if I'm ever out there again, I'll let you know. What's the name of that buffet, Aaron? I know you know I know you know the name of it. Like it's the buffet. What's the buffet? So, but it's a smorgasbord. Shady Maples. It's a smorgasbord, is what they call it. Yeah, Shady Maples. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, Shady Maples. That place is crazy. That place is crazy. I've seen so many YouTube videos about that place. It's awesome. So, if I'm ever back in Pennsylvania, Shady Maples. If I'm back in South Carolina, I'm going to South Carolina, Myrtle Beach seafood buffet. I still think about that place we went to. It was awesome. I think it was like $75 a plate, but it was like all you could eat seafood. Best buffet I've ever been to in my life. But we'll compare it to Shady Maples. So but yeah, man, what's going on? This is gonna be a long 2.5 hours. Huskarl, you said the Song of Roland. That's another book. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, Aaron, you said you've been listening to me since 2017 on Apologia. Dude, thanks, man. I appreciate that. It's been a while. Uh, yeah, I was just been like really watching, because we were doing live streaming before anyone else was at Apologia, and I just like missed it. Like I missed it, and I started watching all these streamers come up, and I was like, I want to find somebody that I could produce a show. Like I want to produce a show for a live stream. That'd be awesome. Like just to be the background guy. And I couldn't find anybody. Nobody had the guts. And I was like, well, I could do it. Like what I want, I might as well just do it. So yeah, I'm just doing it. And so that's why we're trying to get monetized by midnight tonight. So when I stream next week, I got some guests coming on. Will be monetized, and I can get super chats on Kick. I can get super chats on YouTube now. I just can't do it on Kick, and I really want to grow a brand in one place. So if you guys follow me at I'm King Ginger, I am King Ginger. Uh, yeah, follow me there, and yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, do that. So. But yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a bathroom break, and then I will be back. Oh, hey, Dad! Now my dad's joined the chat. Happy New Year, Dad! I got the coolest parents ever. So yeah, I'm gonna go. So let me go the bathroom, and then I'll answer your question, Aaron, when I get back. Yo, I'm back. Yo, what's up, Play Skull? Hello, hello, Play Skull. Welcome back, man. So we got. It looks like we got about two-ish or so more. No sound. What do you mean I don't have sound? There's no sound? Let me look into this. Test, 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 test. Check, check. Microphone check. Dude, I think it's you. My levels say there's sound. Let's see. I'm testing it right now. Okay, sound is good. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It is. Dude, Play School, I'm never listening to you again. That's like, like for a live streamer, like that's the worst thing is like you're streaming and then someone in the chat goes, "Where'd your audio go? I can't hear you." And you're like, "Oh no." Like it's the worst. But uh cool. Glad to see it's working for you, Play Skull. Play Skull, you missed it, man. We had a whole conversation about the lesbian and the lumberjack. It was great. So uh Aaron, you said who are you interested in interviewing? What kind of content? I'm assuming you're asking about like if I were to produce somebody for a live streamer. I was looking for like a 20-year-old kid, like just someone like insanely talented and like just high energy, 24/7. Just I was looking for like an insane person because like that's what I think you have to be, like a single insane person, young person. So that's kind of, it's hard though, right? Like for example, like when if I play a game and stream at the same time while playing a game, I'm completely useless because I'm just like focus on the game and I'll just be super quiet. But the best streamers are able to like actually do the game and do incredible commentary as they're playing the game. And in some cases, like Burnt Peanut, like he remains in character at peak comedic performance while he's like absolutely like crushing it on a game at like peak performance. It's like both of those things, like, and that's like a special caliber of streamer, and that's very hard to find. Still looking for that kind of guy. I would still produce that. I'd produce the heck out of any. Of course I would. Uh, but uh, but yeah, finding that caliber of person that's just, it's a lottery ticket. You find the guy, he's willing to do it. So yeah, sounds like your kids, but they need another 7 years to be 20. Yeah, yeah. Well, have them practice now. Play school. Like, just have them start like explaining what they're doing in the game as they're playing it at top peak performance. It's like it's not easy. It's easy to like you could watch a football game, but doing like play by play of a football game like as it's happening is like a completely different skill set, right? One second. Turn my heater down. So yeah, like that's just like a completely different skill set. Like it's super super crazy. So what's the state of lore? We're still going. We're in fundraising mode. So I already talked about this. Everybody asked about this. No, we're doing great. So we are just in pure investment mode. Just pitch. I'm pitching every day. So that is the state of lore. So just pitch, 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 prep, find people to set up meetings, pitch, 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 pitch. So so that's all you can do when you're building a start. That's all you can do when you build a startup. Oh no, it's no problem, Aaron. I think you're like the sixth question tonight about that very thing. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We are ready to scale to like a legitimate force. But that's going to require risk and capital to do so. So, are you guys going to be back with folklore? I think like all our time right now is strictly focused on raising capital. So, I love doing folklore, and I would love to do it a lot more. I think our main focus is raising capital at this point. So that's why we're not doing that anymore. So, all right, Aaron, have a good night. Happy New Year out there in Pennsylvania. I'll let you know when I'm gonna go to Shady Maples. So, what else is there to talk about? I don't want to talk about the Somalis anymore. CNN is making trans joke. We are so effing back. Well, we gotta watch this, don't we? We can't let that just slip by the feed unnoticed. We're not. We are a civilized people. All right, here we go. Oh, that that audio problem is me. I muted it. All right, let's see. This should work.
Best place to meet a man in 2026.
Is it low for you? I think it might be low for you. Just crank this up a little bit. I think the volume's just low in general. So,
Best place to meet a man in 2026.
Oh, really? Well, where's a good place to meet a man? I'd say in the ladies' room, but I don't know. Where can you meet a man? Maybe.
Best place to meet a man in 20.
no, no. Hopefully you guys could hear that. But they said, what's the best place to meet a man in 2026? And she said, the ladies' room. I wish they had a shot on of. I wish they had a shot of. They don't, like the clip ends before they cut to to,
Best place to meet a man.
to Anderson Cooper's face. That's amazing. So, well, that's a great moment from CNN's video. Oh, I don't want the Stranger Things spoilers in my feed. I don't want the Stranger Things spoilers in my feed. Oh, also, by the way, like sad news, MTV is shutting down is it shutting down at midnight? Is that when it's doing it after 40 years? Uh, let's see what this tweet says about it. I noticed how MTV is now a channel that just replays the show Ridiculousness over and over. What if on August 1st, MTV starts playing the programming that was on when it launched on that date in 1981 in real time? Run the first 5 years of MTV daily for the next 5 years. Is that, when are are they shutting down August 1st? I thought they were shutting down now. I don't know. Let's find out. When does MTV when? That's a question for Google. Not you don't put questions in the Twitter search bar. When does MTV shut down? Yeah, all this is. Let's see. Here we go. Because MTV isn't shutting down completely, but it's remaining dedicated 24/7 music-focused channels like MTV Music, MTV's 80, etc. went dark globally after December 31st, 2025, marking the end of the music video broadcasting after 44 years. Though the main MTV channel, focused on ridiculousness, continues to operate. Okay, so It's not really MTV that's shutting. Like the flagship MTV channel will continue, but with a focus on reality TV. Of course, that's it's like when is it not? Like it's been a focus of reality TV since the real world. Right? MTV went down when they started Real World. Yeah, that like that's when you know like when they did Real World, which by the way was some historic like pioneering television. And it's I mean, there's books written on the significance of that show, but it wasn't music. Like that's when MTV was like, "Yeah, maybe we don't have to be a music television channel. Maybe, but also by that time, they were also like such a cultural behemoth. They could do whatever they want. They didn't really have to be MTV. So you know, it is what it is. uh, what's going on Twitter? Is anybody watching Dick Clark's New Year's Eve Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest? Uh, nope. Apparently not. Look at this. Nothing to see here. I think that's an error, but I think that's funny. The place call says not since Dick Clark hosted it. I actually like Ryan Seacrest. I don't know why he gets a lot of hate. Uh, but I actually think he's insanely talented, and he's such a super hard worker. So I don't know. I'm not. He's really good on Wheel of Fortune too. I don't know if you've seen Wheel of Fortune. He's really good at that too. And okay. Let me explain to you why I stand for Ryan Seacrest. Don't clip that. Okay. The reason is uh if you watch Ryan Seacrest host American Idol and then you see uh Carson, what's the guy's name? He's on The Voice now, but he hosts a TRL. Carson Daly, Carson Daly, right? So Carson Daly on The Voice and Ryan Seacrest after 20 years of American Idol or whatever. Carson Daly is phoning it in every single episode of The Voice. Carson Daly looks like he's mad that he's there. There's no joy. He doesn't do anything. He just like literally Carson Daly's job on The Voice is to stand there by the family while the contestant is auditioning. And then if you look at Terry Crews on America's Got Talent, it's high energy. He's like motivating. He like you could tell he really cares that he's there. Like he never phones it in. And then you see Ryan Seacrest on American Idol after 20 some years, and he's still he's still integral to that. Like the show is not the same without him. But you look at like Carson Daly, and like it's just you know it is what it is. He's just there because he hosted TRL, and then he did a late night show on uh NBC that nobody watched. I think it was like after Conan, right? Nobody watched it. He phoned that in. Uh, I don't remember much of that show that uh did that Carson Daly did. But when I did watch it, it was just basically like he was just recording a segment, and then like there would be like it would cut the tape, and then record an intro, cut the tape, outro, cut the tape. Completely phoned that in. Like he did that for several years, and then he goes and does a voice, and he completely phones it in. So anyway, so your Oscar also says he's playing dots like an absolute nerd. Like like you're playing Dota. Oh, you're playing Dota. Sorry, I missed it. I was like, what? How do I make that font bigger? I was like, what is dot? There we go. Zoom in. So, uh, Jared says, Anno Domini 2026. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Jared. So anyway, that's why I think Ryan Seacrest, like he still has energy. Now he's doing Wheel of Fortune too. Which by the way is a Pope job. Wheel of Fortune's a Pope job. Drew Carey took the Price is Right Pope job. Like a Pope job is a job that you know you're gonna have until you die because they're never gonna cancel the show. And so Wheel of Fortune, uh, Price is Right, like those two gigs. Technically, it's the Tonight Show, but Conan learned that that was not a Pope gig, so I don't call it a Pope gig anymore. But Price is Right and Wheel of Fortune definitely are, and good for them for taking that. So like that's good on them. But no, I think Ryan Seacrest, like I think he does a great job. I think he needs to like settle down and get married. He's is he like in his 50s now? He's never been married. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Uh, but I think he's gonna regret not having kids and not getting married and like settling down a little bit. Like he's busy. He has a private jet and he flies back and forth. I think several times a week to New York and L.A. And then he'll do a show in L.A. Then he'll do shows in New York, and then he goes like his hustle is crazy. But I think he's gonna regret that. Like he didn't have to do that much, but he did. But I think he's insanely talented. So that anyway, I don't know. I don't know if anybody cares about why I think Ryan Seacrest is actually talented. So like is there any Ryan Seacrest drama? Like, hasn't he stayed out of drama? Like I don't know any controversies surrounding him. I don't think he's gay. Like I don't. I am talking way too much about Ryan Seacrest. Holy cow! Nobody cares. Here's an Osmond Gold clip talking about the Somalis. Here we go. Let's shift gears a little bit.
You have to make the punishment infinitely worse than the crime. And I'm talking about deporting the entire family, denaturalizing the entire family, sending the entire group of them back to Somalia. That's what needs to happen. And anybody complicit and anybody involved in this scam. And until we have a candidate and a person that's willing to do that, then I'm not really interested in voting, if you want me to be honest. I'm really not interested in voting, because why is it that I'm going to vote for a slow rot of my country whenever the solution is so obvious? You can't.
You got to send back. You got to send back the. You got to send back the whole family. Like if they're here illegally. If they're here illegally, you have to deport them. If they're here illegally, like they have to face the punishment for their crime. Like I just want to see somebody arrested. Like that's just, I am tired of everybody complaining about all the things that are going wrong and all the crime and all the fraud, and nobody wants to arrest anybody. It's like I want justice. I think we're living in a country that's just denied justice, and that is he's absolutely right. And also, I think it's immoral to actually separate the family. So yeah, send him back.
Can't flip the switch? Yeah, you can. You can easily flip the switch. You just do it. If J.D. Vance does not push for treason with capital punishment against Tim Walz, do not vote for him.
Yes.
If Trump does not deliver that.
Dude, I'm telling you. I have been saying this. I feel like I'm not crazy anymore. No, nobody wants. Is that gunshot? Okay, it's not good. It's fireworks. It's okay. Sorry. Just had a yeah, okay. I was just we're talking about treason and I hear gun fireworks uh I've been saying this for a while. Like nobody wants to use the word treason. Nobody wants to use the word execution anymore. Nobody wants to use the phrase death penalty anymore. But the only way this is going to stop is there has to be a very public punishment. And I think Tim Waltz is a traitor. And I think he should go to court and he should be charged with treason. Like that's it. Let's see what he says about Trump. So JD Vance, absolutely 100%.
If Trump does not deliver that, do not vote for him.
Well, a third term is always possible with Trump. But...
Unless the most
he's saying if Trump doesn't deliver treason charges to Tim Waltz, then don't vote for JD Vance. Yes. I agree. I think that's dude, there needs to be some consequences for not upholding the Constitution. And I think that's like the fairest like that's like so basic that no one's ever charged for treason anymore.
Extreme, dramatic, brutal, aggressive option is on the table, I'm staying home.
Yeah, boy. Yes. That dude, you guys, Osmond Gold, I don't agree with everything he says, but I really like Osmond Gold. Like it would be fun to hang out. Like some people you're like probably don't agree with most things, but we could get along for a night and drink some beer and hang out, or some Dr. Pepper. You know what? So like we could. So what else is going on? The Play School says Seacrest had some Me Too allegations. Everybody had Me Too allegations. Everybody had Me Too allegations. I can't even take them seriously anymore. What is this? Did you guys see that? I saw that. Hold on. Why does stuff like just refresh? Where'd it go? Oh, it's a new commercial for the Muppet Show, guys. Of course we're gonna watch it. Are you guys crazy?
It's the return of the Muppet Show. Back on the very stage where it all started and then ended, and is maybe starting again depending on how the night goes.
You are an icon.
You're too sweet.
Go on.
It's always been a dream of mine to be here. Got any other dreams?
Okay. I have to say, it felt like the Muppet Show. Like it felt like the Muppet Show. I don't like what it felt like the Muppet Show. It didn't feel like anything else. Like it didn't feel like anything new. Which like that's I'm giving it a chance. I also love how it's like a return of a show that might go well and bring back more because it's they call it a backdoor pilot. So they're gonna do the Muppet Show episode, and then if it does well, they'll bring it back. But I'm pretty sure there's already plans to bring it back. But other than Animal Farm, other than Animal Farm, Seth Rogen. I think Seth Rogen did a good job with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the animated movie that he did. Like I think it felt like a Turtles movie to me. Sure, I know they diversity casted April O'Neil, but you can't win it all. Like it still felt like it felt like I don't know, it felt like a Turtles movie. I, don't know. Like, I watched it, I enjoyed it, I liked it. So I don't know, that felt really good. Let's see what we can pull. Let's see what we can break this down. Let's break this down. Is there a better version? Let me see if there's a better version. Because it's out. So it's on TV. This was probably done during New Year's, the New Year's festival. So let's see. Dude, my entire YouTube feed. Here it is. No, that was from 2 weeks ago. Oh, no, it's just. No, 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 no. That was on Disney Plus. Let's see if No, come on. Oh well. Sorry guys. I was trying to find a better version, but I wasn't able to do that. So let me go back to here. I mean, sorry, it's just the quality's not that great. It sucks. But I want to do yes.
Back on the very stage where it all started and then ended and is maybe starting again depending on how tonight goes.
So it ended, came back on again, and is maybe starting again depending on how it goes. That's awesome.
You are an icon.
You're too sweet.
Go on.
Yeah. This looks great. Is was Rizzo? I think Rizzo's right there. But was Rizzo in the original? Because Rizzo was a newer character, wasn't he? I feel like he was. I don't think he was in the original Muppet Show. What also about? I feel like we also need, and maybe in the Muppet movie, there was the Muppet, the man versus Muppet. What was his name? The one from the newer Muppet movie, the one that became a Muppet. I wonder if he's in it. He should. I think he should be in it. He became a Muppet. He should be in the Muppet Show.
But it's always been a dream of mine to be here.
Got any other dreams?
All right. Well, look, guys, I'm in. I'm in. There's nothing about this that feels out of place. Yeah, I think that is Rizzo. You like in a Santa suit? Yeah, there's nothing that seems in it. I don't know. I like it. This is great. Miss Piggy knocking the door down. It's just, this is what the Muppets are. It's just stupid. Like that's what makes them so great. Is they're just this looks all slapstick. Special effects. Explosions. That's what Jim Henson did with the Muppets. Like they weren't. There's Gonzo. This production of this is not good. I mean, like the video.
It's the return of the Muppet Show.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I'm all in. I'm all in. Look, I'm telling you right now. I'm the biggest Muppet fan in the history of the world. I think I have. Look, I'll show you. I'll prove it. I'll prove it. I don't have any Funko Pops. I have one. I have one Funko Pop. Can you guess what the Funko Pop is? Can you guess what the Funko Pop is? It's it's Jim Henson and Kermit. It's the only Funko Pop I have. It's the only one. So yeah, am I excited about the new Muppet Show? Yes. Yes. Insanely excited about the new Muppet Show. I'm gonna defend it. See, here's the thing. Hold on. Headphones. So here's the thing. I think like us conservatives. Oh, so you guys couldn't even see the Funko Pop because the screen was too small. It's Jim Henson Funko Pop. It's Jim Henson Funko Pop. It's back there. There. See right there? Jim Henson. It's the only Funko Pop I have. It's Christmas. It was a Christmas gift. I think I have also somewhere too. Oh yeah, it's up there. Luke at Apologia went to Disney World and he brought me back a collection of Muppet figurines from the new Muppet movie. That was like the first Muppet movie that came out. So I have that unopened up there. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't have like I'm not as much of a toy collector as I'd like to be. There's a lot of Minions up there. Right there. I don't know where they came from. I'm not a Minion fan. They're just there. Like I'm just not a Minion fan, but I have them. I have those. Maybe we got them at a thrift store or a yard sale and I just grabbed them. I got a lot of Monsters Inc. monsters. So that like right here. So a lot of Monsters Inc. One of my favorite movies of all time. That one. Whoops. And yeah, but yeah, I don't have a lot. I don't have as many toys as I would like. Oh, I do have this. This is guys. This is actually really cool. If you guys know anything about, I talk a lot of trash about Christian movies and TV shows. I really do. I do. But it really is because I love Christian movies and TV shows, and I like how I believe they can be important. But the state of Christian film and entertainment right now is just absolutely been captured. But so I got to meet the guy who created Gerbert. I don't know if you guys know anything about Gerbert, but it was a maybe 1990s children's show. And he gave me this hat, and I got my picture taken. He had the Gerbert puppet like in a case, and I got to meet him and the Gerber. I mean it's a puppet, but I got to see the puppet. Beautiful puppet. It was designed by someone who works with Henson. It wasn't designed by Henson, but it was designed by a former employee of Henson. He designed the puppet. I think might have done the puppet work too. But this was a show. It was a kids show. It was a Christian kids show. He learned Bible lessons, probably maybe preschooler show, back in the day. But yeah, that's a hat. I mean, it's been worn by somebody. It's not me. But yeah. So he gave me that hat. So it's right. It was sitting right on top of Gerbert's display case. So that is really cool. That's something. Yeah. I don't know why you guys want to tour. Like you want a tour of my set. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to kill time. I'm just trying to kill time. But no, like I think like as conservatives, we're always angry at stuff, and like we never wish the best, right? Like when we go, oh, Seth Rogen is doing a Muppet movie, and it's like, or Muppet Show. He's bringing Seth Rogen is bringing back the Muppet Show, and I think it's like real easy to be like, uh, oh no, he's gonna ruin it, and he might. It's likely. Like, look, it's likely, but I don't think our first impression should be they're gonna ruin it. I think we should treat them with a level of respect that says, dude, Seth Rogen did the studio, right? Got like he won 5 Emmys. It's beautifully shot, incredible series that made fun of all the problems in Hollywood and executive top-down sort of nonsense. And uh, you know, and so like when I see that like Seth Rogen is doing the Muppet Show, my first thought is, oh, I hope he really loves the Muppets as much as he says he does. And I believe that if he really does love the Muppets, uh, then I'm going to wish him the best because I love the Muppets too. Right? Now then you see like Animal Farm and you go, ooh, that looks rough. Right? But you can tell that from the trailer. Like you can tell that from the I don't think Seth Rogen cared about Animal Farm. I think he was like, "Hey, let's do Animal Farm and make it socialist." Like that's the impression I'm getting from the trailer that they're flipping it to align with Seth Rogen's political worldview. It's a political movie. Animal Farm is a political movie. Seth Rogen's a liberal. He's going to put a liberal spin on Animal Farm. I think that's a fair statement to say. But then when you look at like how he values and treats the Muppets IP, I think I believe Seth Rogen is going to treat the Muppets well. I could be completely proven wrong by that. And if I am, you absolutely are going to hear it from me. If Seth Rogen screws up the Muppets, pure on war. I I'll never forgive him for it. But I'm going into it with full optimism that he loves the Muppets and he wants to make something for the people that love the Muppets. And I don't think he's going to do anything crazy with that. That's my whole. I'm a glass half full guy. I'm a glass. Actually, you know what? I'm a glass is always full guy. that is that probably sums up me and Jason the most. It's like we're always glass is always full. It could one drop left. You're like, yeah. If you were in the desert, that one drop left is pretty pretty good amount, you know. But yeah. So uh, let's see. Trying to think what else there is. 10 hours, huh? 10 hours. Let's see where we are on our kick path to creator. It says 8 hours and 86 minutes. We have, yeah, so it's 0.86. So that answers our question of where the decimal was. So it's so we're almost at 9 hours. So we have about an hour and 20 minutes left to go. What's the latest on the next Salter or subclass? Uh, the Salter is they're from what I understand they're both in production. So that like Salter is actually I think done. They finished filming, and then Cody is just working on editing it. Remember, like Cody Halford, by the way, brilliant artist. He just went so far above and beyond. Like I think he was going to do the Salter as shorts, and then he turned each episode into 30-minute episodes, and didn't increase the budget. So he's working in between a full-time gig. But yeah, that's where they are. In subclass, I believe. Yeah, I saw some Instagram videos this week. I think that they're still pitching it. But I'm trying to think if there's anything new. Jason would know. Jason deals directly with the artists every week, so Jason would know that way better than me. So, oh, what else? So we have an hour. Is that right? Yeah, an hour, and it's 8.89, and I need to get to 10. An hour and 10 minutes. What can we do for the next? What's going on? Is there anything going on? I keep saying that. What's going on? Any more Osmond Gold on? That's what I want to know. I just want to know if there's more Osmond Gold stuff. Let's see. I want to know more about this Somali thing. He's killing it right now. His stuff. Look at this guy. This guy is like. His videos are just getting like 1.4 million views. I mean, like in his video, like they're not even like 2 or 3 minute. They're not even 2 or 3 minute clips. Or is this not his clip channel? Yeah, that's probably. This isn't his clip channel, is it? Does he have a Twitch? Does he have a clip channel? Why is he linking to Disney Plus? Is that an affiliate link? Not clicking that. All his socials just, that must be a joke. That must be a joke. Wait, no. Wait. How's that even? You guys seen that? We were just on Disney Plus. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably just not refreshed. Yeah. That was weird. That was weird, right? Yeah, play school. They are going after that kid, man. It's crazy. Dude, does he have a does he have a clip channel? Yeah, Osmond Gold clips. That's what I thought. This is it. This is the video.
Minnesota mom.
All right, this is the video I was looking for. This is amazing. If you haven't seen this,
Panics after seeing fraud bad in her script.
If childcare is cut, I'm unable to work or go to school. I understand fraud is bad.
what did she say? I don't think I can speak it.
And look what we have here. The usual suspects. The order of Karens, that's
fraud
right.
Is bad.
The order of Karens.
Oh, that's crazy. My best assumption, the reason why she freaked out about it is that she knows that if she speaks out about this, she could get pushback from inside of her own community as potentially being seen as against them or betraying them. So basically, we have people right now. This is crazy. So he.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
He says that somebody came in to break into his business.
By the way, I never see these tweets, by the way, because like one of the most helpful Twitter hacks I've ever seen is to mute that emoji. By the way, if you don't know that, That's the most helpful Twitter hack in the whole planet, is to mute the blinking red light emoji. And that has cleaned my timeline so sufficiently and perfectly. Uh, uh, it's absolutely the best Twitter hack. If you want to clean your timeline immediately, mute that blinking red light. So yeah, I never see Nick's stuff because he doesn't post stuff without a blinking red light.
Daycare.
Look at that. Look, but what's the point of that though? Blinking red light, LMAO. Well, like this is supposed to be like a breaking news thing. So
Steal
anyway.
all of the records that they could use to figure out whether they were breaking the law or not. Isn't that convenient?
Unfortunately, we saw that there was important documentation, enrollment of the children, and also employee documentation that was gone. There were
Oh, wow. So just as soon as this happens, you get your store broken into and all the information goes away. Wow, well, that's fucking...
That's so convenient. So sorry guys, we don't have any information because we just got broken into. Place Call says it's crazy they're finding the same daycare fraud in other states. Someone found a bunch in Boise. I bet you there's a lot in Boise. I heard there's a lot in Washington too. I think it's... Here's the thing. Like the daycare centers, that's only one. Like there's so much fraud in the United States government with how money is spent. Like we're just finding the daycare fraud. There's probably 1,000 other different line items of fraud that we just haven't discovered yet. The daycare is like this is like, first off, it's amazing that nobody picked up on this fraud because it was so obvious and out there in the open. Like there wasn't any like undercover work that was done to expose it. Like you see in your town, there's a building. It says Leering Center instead of Learning Center. You go, like, first, any human being's rational first thought is they're laundering money. Like that's the sane take. The sane take is a learning center that has learning spelled wrong is laundering money. I don't know. Like it doesn't take a high IQ. It's not like a smooth brain could figure that out. You know what I mean? Let's not complicate this issue. And the fact that nobody reported on it is just as crazy. Because you would think, look, first of all, I want to know how come this learning center that has learning misspelled wasn't a meme all over the internet, right?
Convenient.
check papers that were from our book. This is devastating.
So all of the records of money, all of the records of kids, and all of the records of employees have conveniently been stolen from your daycare days after an investigation has begun.
As one video made by a specific individual made this all happen. Hateful messages through our voice notes threatening us since the past couple of days.
I'm gonna go play that back. Play that back. This is classic Karen right
Past
here.
couple of days.
Leave it to stupid white Karens to go out and believe such an obvious lie because it can make them feel good about themselves. These people are born to be taken advantage of. They are. 10 masked Somalis have come out to the Quality Learning Center here in Minneapolis and attempted to fix their misspelled address sign, but they failed.
Got 10 Somalis out here trying to fix their misspelled street name. We'll see how much success they have there.
They can't figure out how to change it?
Basically, the Quality Learning Center not only had the main sign misspelled, but also the address was missing an L.
Later.
Didn't quite finish the job changing. It's now about midnight outside the Quality Learning Center.
This is just fucking pathetic, guys. Oh my god! They just put a piece of paper over it. And this is after 14 hours.
All right, a little update here. After 14 hours, 10 plus military-aged men from the Quality Learning Center have been unsuccessful in figuring out how to take the
Posted it.
stickers off.
They
that are
printed
address
it out. Guys, this is amazing. This is the best journalism I've ever seen in my entire life, and it's by a young kid who just uploaded a video to the internet. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible.
Guys, this might just be too good. Sure.
I just went ahead and put up 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. Spell the street address right.
Yeah, maybe if they get another $1 million of funding, they might be able to afford to do it.
I understand. Fraud is bad.
Fraud. Oh.
You're not going to tell me.
That was the clip I've been looking for from Osmond Gold all night, because I saw it on my Twitter feed and I was like, I want to watch this later, and I forgot to bookmark it. You know how you get stuff in your Twitter feed and then like you go to play it, but then like the timeline refreshes and then you miss it and you can never find it again? That's what happened. So I'm glad I was able to find that on Osmond Gold's clip channel.
Minnesota mom.
Let's see. What else do we have? What else is going on? Yeah. So. Yeah, I think, man, I want to play Cinnamon's game. Like, it seems like, Victor, I know you're here. I don't know if there's many other people left. Everybody's doing their New Year's Eve celebrations. And we still have a total of, I think we have 1 hour left. So I'm gonna play Cinnamon's game, because I promised him I would. He said, "You're trying to stay awake with the kids, though fading." You got 2 hours to go. I only got 1 more hour to go. So, let's see. All right, let's play Cinnamon's game. I need to. Let's see. We need to do this. Full screen it. All right, and then I'm just gonna try to turn down the audio. Let's see if I could do. Monitor only. Mute output. I don't want to do that. Monitor and output. Maybe that'll help. I'm trying to turn down the volume for me. And I don't know if I can really do that because I don't have an actual mixer set up. Well, I could do that through the browser. All right. Does that sound okay? Like, I want you to be able to hear it, but I don't want it to be like annoying. I should watch Midnight Edge's latest video. Who's Midnight Edge? Should I know who that is? Midnight Edge? Oh, it's about turtles, huh?
Since 19...
Okay. Okay. We'll do this. All right, here we go.
1987, Playmates Toys, a Hong Kong-based company specializing in action figures and play sets, has been the backbone of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles' massive success. What began as an underground indie comic created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird in 1984 exploded into pop culture phenomenon state.
Who's Midnight Edge? Like what is he like Nerdrotic or one of those guys?
This by the late 1980s, dominating.
Look at that artwork, by the way. Can we just look at just
1984 exploded in.
Look how this stuff was so good. And by the way, this was like just an indie comic. Andre delves into the stuff that Neurotic and Drinker don't get into. He's very sharp. Okay. First off, let's just admire that artwork, man. It's gorgeous. Okay. By the way, I was a huge fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles growing up. I just did this for some reason. That was weird and effeminate. But I had like the pajamas, the blankets, the toys. Like this was my this is me. Like I just love turtles.
To pop culture phenomenon status by the late 1980s, dominating the early 90s toy shelves.
Yeah, man, I had them. I know I had Bebop and Rocksteady. I know I had a Shredder. I had Turtles. I don't know if I had the mole. I had friends. I don't remember what I had because like I had friends that had stuff too. So
Turtles didn't just ride the wave, it created a tsunami, overtaking the popularity of giants like Masters of the Universe and Ghostbusters. Perfectly timed with the era's obsession with gross-out toys. Think slime, mutants, and over-the-top action.
My mom would not let me get that stuff though. I could not get messy toys. I do not remember getting messy toys, so.
That appealed to adolescent boys at the time. It seemed like a fleeting fad at first, just like the Toxic Crusaders which preceded it. In fact, there's that famous story where Playmates executives reportedly told Eastman and Laird that the franchise might only last 3 years.
Usually if a toy line, especially action figures, they can last 3 years. That's fantastic. 3-year life cycle is really good for this industry. I mean, the percentages of a successful product are probably 1 in 10, so it's very low.
Yet here we are, nearly 40 years later, and the Turtles remains one of the planet's biggest multimedia empires, with billions in lifetime sales across toys, movies, TV, and other merch. But the franchise's impact goes way beyond pizza parties and sewer surfing. It arguably paved the way for other high-energy team-based franchises like Power Rangers, introducing Western audiences to more Eastern-inspired storytelling and aesthetics. Shows like Power Rangers borrowed heavily from the Turtles' formula of colorful heroes, epic battle.
By the way, I was taking a drink and I kind of zoned out for a second. Sorry, Midnight Edge. I wasn't trying to just steal views from your channel. I mean, like, there's one person watching, so, you know, if you're watching, give Midnight Edge a view. One of my memories, I don't have many memories from school, but I remember there was a debate among among kids that I was in. I don't know, man, who knows how old was I? I don't even know how old I was at this time. But in school, we were debating on who the White Ranger was because it was like this big mystery. Nobody knew who he would be. And I was convinced, very wrongly, that it was one of the bullies that was always like beating up on the Power Rangers. I just thought for some reason one of the bullies became. Like, it never occurred to me that the Green Ranger became the White Ranger. It just never occurred to me.
And collectible toys, while inadvertently opening doors for anime and manga to gain mainstream traction in the US and Europe. From humble black and white comics to global domination, TMNT showed how an indie idea could mutate into a cultural juggernaut. Lately though, the franchise has hit some serious rough patches. Over the past 15 years, the franchise has struggled to capture younger generations while keeping its loyalty.
I look at this, first off, I actually like the artwork on here. I thought the artwork was really beautiful. I know people would just get mad and say, "Oh, they look, whatever." But like the art, I really like the animation style. I thought it was like this pastel sort of paint thing. I really liked it.
15 years, the franchise has struggled to capture young.
This is hideous. Like this is, first off, they don't look like teenagers, right? Like you can make an adult version of something, but this is hideous. Like this is just like it's gross and hideous, and I don't think it shows any respect to the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It just doesn't. Like it just doesn't. And there was only one scene. I remember there was only one scene in that movie. It was when they were on the elevator and bebopping. They were beatboxing on the elevator. It was the only scene in the whole movie that felt like a Turtles movie, and then everything else was like, what the heck is going on? It's just hideous. Like, it's okay for them to look like cartoons. Like it's okay. Like it's okay for them to look like cartoons. Bring back the original like puppetry headsets, man. Like puppet costumes. Bring that back. That's what I want to see. I want to see that.
Loyal fan base engaged. As a major asset for Paramount, it's been name dropped by Sky.
Yeah, I think a good case can be made that the artwork here is just too childish. Like it's like almost nursery school, in some way.
Skydance Media's David Ellison as a pillar of his content stable post-acquisition. Ellison has implied big plans to revitalize the franchise, but recent developments suggest that Ellison might have bit.
But see that artwork right there, though? See, like they look like turtles, and they look like they have they still have like an element of being a teenager, but also they still have an element of being a cartoon. Like that's like really important. Like that's really important to strike that balance right.
But recent developments suggest that Ellison might have bit over more than he can chew. Let's explore how.
Midnight Edge, huh? This is the channel? Okay. Skip through.
Things really started going south for the Turtles with the sudden cancellation of the 2012 CG animated series on Nickelodeon. That show was a
Is this the one? I don't know if is this the one that Jeff Durbin did the motion capture with? Or maybe it was, I think there was probably one before this, like I think maybe 2007 or 8. Maybe
fan favorite, blending action, humor, and deeper lore. But it got axed in 2017 to make way for Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in 2018.
Awful. It's awful and grotesque. This artwork is awful and grotesque. Like, what is going on with Donatello here? Is he a woman? Like, what is going on here? He's skinny and lanky. Oh my gosh, I can't believe somebody approved that. Chris Savino wouldn't have approved that.
Shift left a bad taste.
Or he didn't do that, did he? I was gonna say, hold on. Now I gotta see if I didn't fall into like a very bad trap. His name came up because I don't think he did anything. Yeah, I don't. Okay, he didn't do it. I was thinking like he kind of look. It kind of looks. Oh, I think they kind of modeled Loud House for this
for many.
animation style, but like not well.
As Rise's bolder art style and tone changes didn't click right away, leading to its short run ending in 2020 after just 2 seasons. Fans felt
How did you?
whiplash.
How you know what it looks like? He looks like Donatello in this shot. It looks a little bit like DuckTales. A little bit like the way his head shape looks a little bit like they it was that, but oof, this is not DuckTales. Tailspin. I think Tailspin. Well, maybe DuckTales and Tailspin. Probably that's probably more DuckTales because it kind of reminds me of the robot duck.
Fans felt whiplash, and the franchise's momentum stalled. Sandwiched in there were the Michael Bay produced live action films
Ooh,
in
it's hideous.
2014 and 2016. Like other Platinum Dunes reboots at the time, these big budget spectacles aimed for gritty realism but missed the mark hard.
Yeah,
The designs were bulky and alien-like, the humor felt forced, and they barely resembled the fun, heroic spirit of the source material. Even if
like,
they
just like I haven't I only watched this movie one time in theaters. Of course I did because it was a Turtles movie, but it's just so grotesque.
eventually
Like looking back on it, you go, no.
actually featured fan favorites Bebop and Rocksteady. Universally panned by die-hard fans and casual viewers alike, they grossed decently over 700 million combined worldwide, but they damaged the brand's reputation, making it harder to rebuild trust. Especially in light of the small screen whiplash in the background. Fast forward to more recent entries. The 2023 animated film Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem.
I enjoyed this film. I know it's controversial to say. I thought it was good. I had fun watching this. It's not the greatest, but it was fun. I really enjoyed it.
Produced by Seth Rogen's Point Grey Pictures, brought a fresh, sketchy animation style and teen-focused vibes. In addition to a very inclusive April O'Neil, so that more of the audience could see themselves represented on.
I didn't like that about April O'Neil, but I don't know. It just like you just assume it at this point.
On screen.
I mean, I look as a ginger. As the King Ginger, I was offended that they took the ginger away. And I guess her hair is dyed red there. I don't know.
Represented on screen.
But I really like the movie. This is what I talk about like with conservatives. Like it's important. Like even if there's like a casting skin color change that we don't like, and it's for sure DEI and diversity sort of thing. It's like the question still remains like, but was it a good movie? Like
allegedly.
The color of the skin color of the cast doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a bad movie. This is what I said with the Little Mermaid with when I did the when all that controversy of the Little Mermaid being casted. If they would have said, if Disney would have just come out and said, we went through 1,000 different Ariel auditions and she nailed it. And she was so good. We said, you know what? She's so good at this. She blew past everybody else. We're going to take the risk and we're just going to cast her. And we know you're going to be mad. We know it's not Ariel the way you would think the Ariel should be or look, but give her a chance. She's really great. If they would have said that, I don't think anybody would have been upset. But they didn't say that, did they? No. They said it's important for her to be a certain skin color. So
was followed by the spin-off series Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which premiered on Paramount Plus in August of 2024. Yet,
yeah, they're just like, it's just too childlike, the animation here. Like it's like, I guess the question is, they're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So like what age teenager are they? Are they like 16 to 19, or are they 13 to 14 and 15 maybe? Like, and I think that's like makes a real big difference. And I feel like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a lot, it skews older.
None of them clicked. Tales was already cancelled after its upcoming second season, set to premiere on Paramount Plus in
Man, they got canceled right along with Dora. That's crazy.
December 2025 and
It's
air on
embarrassing.
Nicktoons in 2026, marking it as the final season. No further episodes are planned, though Paramount is shopping it for third-party licensing, similar to how other Nick shows end up on Netflix. The Mutant Mayhem sequel, originally slated for 2026, got pushed back to September 17th of 2027, and who
Oh, is that the man? Actually, that looks pretty good.
knows if even that will happen.
That looks pretty good.
As we exposed back when Mutant Mayhem first launched, the film and series seemed more like contractual obligations to fulfill deals with licensees, including Playmate toys, rather than projects there was ever any kind of genuine belief or passion.
Yeah, so I don't know. He might go into it, but I'll just say the licensing play is really important because a lot of the contracts say if you're going to own the license or the IP to this project, you have to produce a movie every few years. And if you don't produce a movie every few years, the IP reverts back to the original shareholders. That's, by the way, is how. That is how. What's it was just in my head. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? They were able to acquire their IP from. They were able to acquire the IP back away from Disney and back to the original family, in which Who Framed Roger Rabbit belonged, because Disney didn't make a new movie after so many years, and so the rights reverted back to the original owner. And so now they're shopping around Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Behind. TM.
So yeah, and that same thing with Sony and Spider-Man, right? Like if Sony doesn't make a Spider-Man movie every few years, I think it's 3. If they don't do that, then they have to the IP gets surrendered. Sony's going to be making Spider-Man movies forever. They're going to give you absolute trash before they give that IP out.
has always been a powerhouse licensing machine, from apparel to video games, but toys are its heart. Historically, the franchise raked in about $1.1 billion in toy sales alone between 1988 and 1992, making it the third best-selling toy line ever at the time. Fast forward to 2023 and the brand hit another milestone, over $1 billion in global retail sales for that year alone, boosted by the Mutant Mayhem hype. Seth Rogen even touted this figure, implying the new film drove it. But dig deeper, and it's clear that billion wasn't solely from Mutant Mayhem toys. No, those sales were tallied year to date before the movie's merch even hit shelves widely. Instead, much of it came from premium collectibles aimed at adult fans, like NECA's high-end figures based on the...
Oh, look how awesome those are. Wow. I would love those.
Classic 1990 live-action movie, or...
That's one thing like I haven't done as an adult. I haven't like been able to get, and I should have, but I never did like really get into like the high-end action figures for stuff like this, because that stuff is gorgeous, man.
Retro designs. These often retail for awesome. $50+ each, and nostalgic collectors ate them up. Playmates did release some classic-inspired lines and reissues, but their Mutant Mayhem branded toys, targeted at younger kids, didn't perform as hoped. And that brings us to the bombshell. Playmates Toys has announced they're dropping the TMNT license after 38 years.
Wow!
According to their official filing, Viacom
Can we buy it? Who do we call? Come on, chat. Send those super chats. Can we get it? Can we get it? Wow.
Paramount's parent informed them that the agreement won't renew after its expiration on December 31st of 2026. Negotiations started in October 2025 but fell through. Playmates can sell new products until the end of 2026 and clear out inventory for
Your Dogecoin isn't performing well enough? I know, dude. I know. Like, I held my Dogecoin because it was doing really well. I don't know. I put like $50 in, and I feel like it got up to like 100 and something, 3. Maybe it might have got up all the way up to 300. I don't remember how much it went up to. But like Elon just kept crushing it at Doge, and then he quit Doge, and like Doge fell with it.
days after. This is huge. TMNT Toys made up a massive chunk of their revenue, 77% in 2023, dropping to 47% in 2024 and 36% in the first half of 2025. To compensate, they're shifting their focus to other lines like Power Rangers, Monsterverse, and Winx Club. This echoes past troubles like when Playmates lost the Star Trek license.
Is that a... Man, I wish I could zoom in. I want to... This announcement made by Playmate Toys Company together with subsidiaries group. The board of directors of the company wishes to inform the shareholders of the company and potential investors about the latest business development of the group. Pursuant to the existing licensing agreement entered into Viacom Media as a licensee of Playmates, blah, 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 blah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Negotiations between the parties regarding a renewal of the license agreement has been ongoing since October 2025. But Playmates has recently been formally notified that the license agreement will not be renewed upon the expiration December 31st next year. One more year. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of revenue for
past
Playmates.
Troubles, like when Playmates lost the Star Trek license, another long-term Paramount property.
Wow.
But why now?
They're not doing well.
Has the recent Turtles content turned off fans so much that sales tanked? Well, partially, yes it has. Franchise mismanagement tends to do that. The mixed reception to Rise, Base Films, and even Mutant Mayhem, which earned $569 million worldwide but underperformed expectations, hasn't helped. But rumors have reached us, suggesting it's more about business. David Ellison is allegedly hiking license fees as part of his aggressive revamp. In that process, pricing out
He's got to do that. Like, you can't make money from just purely streaming. So increasing licensing fees is probably a good move on David's part.
Legacy partners like Playmates. Reportedly, David Ellison considers TMNT a high-priority franchise, and his subsequent retooling is allegedly emphasizing expansion into live action to mimic the Sonic the Hedgehog movie's success. Fun, family-friendly hybrids that grossed billions.
That could work. I could see like a mixture of like 3D animated and real life. I prefer them to use the Creature Shop puppets though. Just use those. Everyone will love you. Just use them. And nowadays, like, you can use them and you could still cut the like CGI for like the fight scenes, because like one of the brilliant things about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies is like they didn't fight in those suits. So like all the fight scenes happen like off camera. Like you'll just see one of the turtles fall back, but you'll never see them like actually like really fight. Like it's just like you'll see like when they're fighting Shredder, what you see is you just hear the fighting take place as the people at the bottom of the building are looking up at it. It's actually really brilliant how they did that. But I think today you could have these suits and you could cut to CGI for the fighting scenes.
Speaking of
if
which,
you have to.
Paramount just announced a new live-action TMNT film set for November 17th, 2028, produced by Neil Moritz of Fast and the Furious
Paramount scraps The Last Ronin to Sonicify the franchise with Neil Moritz. You know what? They shouldn't have done that. This is a great series. The Last Ronin is so good. I actually have the comic up there. Uh, this this is an adult comic. It's not for kids, but it's Eastman wrote it. You know what I mean? Like it's canon. Uh, and it just needs to happen. Like you need there needs to be a Last Ronin movie.
Aiming to Sonicify the Turtles with a blend of CGI and live-action elements. This shift has put the R-rated The Last Ronin adaptation, a dark, gritty story about the last surviving turtle, on ice or possibly scrapped altogether, delaying that project indefinitely. This is a bold pivot toward broader appeal, but one that doesn't bode well for the animated Mutant Mayhem universe or its once planned spin-offs. So, is this the end of TMNT as we know it? Not likely. The franchise has proven quite resilient over the years.
Yeah. Anyway, but that's great. I like Midnight's Edge, man. Thanks for introducing me to him. I want to see. Let's. There was a. There was the Last Ronin demo. All these are fake. All of these are fake. There was a demo, though. I don't know. It's hard to tell if it's like a legit. It's like legit. No more talking. We were all. I think this might be it, but like it's just this demo that they did is actually really great. This looks like.
I knew this was a suicide mission. Need to end it.
That's not. This isn't it. There was a demo that happened. Where are we at on our stream, guys? Oh, we still have 40 minutes. Is it 40 minutes? 9.60. What is 9.58 if 58 is 58% of 100% when it comes to time? My mind isn't doing math right now. I'm going on 5 hours in one day. Oh man. Talk about. My throat hurts too. It's not easy. These streamers that stream 8 hours a day, not easy. That is for sure. I mean, I could see if you did 4 hours, took a break, and then did another 4 hours. But holy cow! Like when you're fading. Like you feel it. You feel it. Like I'm fading. I'm fading. I think I probably have maybe. Let's see. 60. 20. Maybe 20 minutes? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. What would that? I don't know. You know what? Let's ask. I don't know. I'm not gonna ask Chat. Whatever. We'll just stay on here until that thing hits 10. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. By the way, I'm looking at this. So this is 9.61 out of 5 hours. I've already done 5 hours, but I need to do another 5 hours if I'm going to be eligible for monetization. So my goal was to be monetized before midnight. So I can't stop now. Well, I want to say I might have 15 to 20 minutes left. That's probably what it seems like. So, but nobody's watching right now. I don't know why anybody cares. I'm just trying to make it to the end. Man. I don't want to snipe someone's YouTube content either. You know what? It seems like everybody's gone to bed, so I'm just going to play this game because I said I would. It's kind of not fair to him either because I'm not playing like high energy either. But you know what we'll do? We'll play this. Nearly forgotten by the woman who lived within, the last of her kind, a Marilyn named Vista. In her cabin, most days were just the same. She read her books and cared for her sawdust doll. But today there was a knock at the door. Yes? Who is it? What could this be? Dear Vista, I don't know if you remember me. It's been years and years. I don't remember anyone else. I know it's hard. I know it's so hard. But I need you to remember. Glass eyes. Yes, play Skull. This is Cinnamon's game. It's supposed to be like Undertale. We can pick our chapter? Well, let's just do the first one. Chapter 1. Exorian. Canterbury. The Dome City. It has like such fleur-de-lis art, doesn't it? Like his style is so great. It's like you know it's his. I love art that when you see it, you know whose it is. But I wasn't sure if I'd have another chance. I'm sorry. I don't believe you're a student of mine. I'm not. But I read your paper on pleiotropic genes. It was inspired. Thank you. Please let me take you to lunch. I appreciate the simulated rainfall. It's convincing. Do you know what I miss most from my childhood? That's so weird. This guy's been through some stuff. The smell. This rain doesn't smell like anything. So Dr. Harrison, they say that at the quantum level, observation affects reality. What do you think of that? I'm a biologist. I don't know anything about physics. However, wrong voice. However, if I understand it correctly, it's not that an observation by itself does this. You need light to see things. And at that level, well, light itself can change the state of particles. Oh, man. That's a hard voice to do. Oh, woo. Excuse me, hold on one second. Well, it's especially hard after 5 hours of streaming today. Light itself can change the state of particle. Does that answer your question? Yes, sir. I have another question, though. Forgive me if it seems presumptuous, Dr. Erickson. Are you dating somebody? No, I don't know. Why? What? Why were you? Why were you? It's not both voices. Why were you fired? I wasn't. I quit. The university isn't interested in my research. If someone happened to have the seagulls you're looking for, do you think you'd be able to gain some leverage? Who are you? I'm a student. How do you feel about meeting me at my home tonight? It would be an honor, sir. I don't think this is going the way that read. It body warm. Ew. No. Like first human down the chute in ages. And it alive. Hey, do something for me, human. Go and die now. I'm so hungry for human. Well, excuse me. It's okay, I forgive you. But I won't say where exit is. Because I want you to die, so I eat you. Okay, I let you go. But you have to do me a favor. Go to Avalon, send me turkey. Hungry for turkey. Tell them it is Visker, king of trash. Wow, this is so weird. Excuse me, human, I wait now. For dead human. This is given like a... Dead human fall any moment now. Okay. Am I looking for... What am I looking for? This is all trash on the ground. Let me make sure I don't miss anything over here. Okay, no. Dude, the sprites are so big. Hey, where are you going? It's like so dangerous out there. Widows hate humans. They all want you dead. Get out of my way. If human insists, but I warn human, better to die here than out there. Man, that is so crazy. Visker does not have conflict of interest. All right. I like the artwork. Smell garbage, no littering. Can I climb up that? I feel like I should be able to climb up that. Is there a different... No? This is just... Okay, here we go. Just piles of trash. Oh, another one. No, human, close to garbage exit. Human doesn't look like fighter though. Since human is gonna fight a lot, I fight human first. If human wins, then good enough to go home. If I win, then I get yummy human meal. Win-win scenario. Let's go. Yay, let's fight now. Oh, sweet. It's like Pokemon. I'm just listening to the fight music. That's your third eye. It's a different window to your soul. I'm so hungry. I go first, okay? What do I have to do? Oh. Wait, what am I doing? Attack. Attack. Oh my gosh. All trash returns back to the Visker, king of trash. Okay, thank you. That was a really cool fighting, like that's a really cool way to incorporate fighting into RPG. This is giving me like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on NES vibes too, like in the sewers. Or the world map, except much bigger sprites. Oh, a witch. Huh, has anyone ever told you that you look poor? Leave me be. The smoked rat is mine. Oh, okay. Can I help you? No. I'm gonna leave. Where am I going? What am I trying to do? I forget what I'm trying to do. I guess I'm just exploring the map. I'm gonna get a trash bridge. Another witch. Nothing. Where do I go? Is this where I... Okay. Oh, okay. Another one. Let's fight. Weird noises. Wait, didn't I just come from here? I just came from here. See you, Play Skull. Have a good night. Thanks for joining the chat. I'm lost. I'm so lost. There's a sign. To escape, you must return to where you came from. What is that? What is that? What does that mean? Did I come from... Where I came from here? I think it's over here. I think this is different. Is this guy bald or does he have like hair on the side of his head? I can't figure it out. Abandon all hope, ye who enter. Okay. That was a weird thing. Who are you? Me, you don't know me. I'm human. Human don't speak to my wife like that. Human really messed up. Fisker, need to fight human again. It's on. Alright, taste the wrath of Visker, king of trash. Am I supposed to avoid these? I think I'm supposed to avoid them. Did I win? What happened? Wait a minute. What is going on? I don't know what's going on. This field is so new and so discreet that it's unregulated. We want to keep it that way, so you say nothing. There's nothing for fun for smart people? That's legal, right? I need you to sign this non-disclosure agreement first done. You do know when our cities are enclosed, you have anxiety about the impact of human life on nature. Yes, it makes everyone miserable, and yet there is no concern about the impact of wildlife. This machine is designed to print complex proteins. I sold one to the city to help solve our hunger problems. But all life is made from proteins, yes? Is that where the bodies in the flask come from? I've been working on combining humans and animal genes. I think that these could repopulate the forest. Their biology is viable, but there are still issues. I can print them, but I can't bring them to life. Henry, before you use my sigils, you should know, they don't create life. They just move it around. That's fine. I envision these with human souls as astronauts on a brave new planet to colonize. You do understand what this will cost you, Dr. Anderson. Do I look like a man who has anything to lose? Absolutely, everything hurts. For some reason, you smell like limes. Surely an empty cot would have been better than a rug. The Outpost computer must have all sorts of secrets, the password being one of them. Lime time. Aww. I love limes. Oh, of course. Funding cuts are sending us home. However, every ESG test has been entirely conclusive. Ghosts are real. One curious note is that our imaging system has been consistently depicting them as having forms that either resemble muertos or clowns, often both. There are no consistent theories to support why this phenomenon occurs, and our findings have resulted in the Canterbury Institute not taking us seriously. It is our belief that the Archbishop, as well as other key figures involved in city management, are not taking our concerns seriously. Something very dark is going on. The Outpost computer must have all sorts of secrets, the password being one of them. Okay, we already did that. Let's pause. Shall we? I'm gonna, I don't think I can cut my stream off yet. Because I still need 5 hours. Let's see. Let's see. 9.9. But I need to know my VOD, my current stream, 2 hours and 3 minutes. And this looks like I started 3 hours ago, so I should be good. I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'll be back. Give me 1 minute. Yo, what's up, everybody? Okay, everybody. There's no one here. What? How arrogant can I be? So it looks like I've been on this stream for 2 hours and 48 minutes, 47 minutes technically for kick. So I still have, let's see, 2 hours and 47 minutes. And then my other VOD is 2 hours and 3 minutes. So I got another 15 minutes to go on this thing. Actually, I'm getting a phone call because it's the new year. Hold on. All right. Hey everybody, I'm back. Thanks for letting me take that phone call real quick. Man, how much longer do we have? So, okay. It's saying that I've accomplished 10 hours, 10.05 hours, which I needed to get over 5, I think. But I don't know if it was like exactly over 5. And if I look at my VOD, I have 2 hours and 3 minutes. So that means I have to get 2 hours and 57 minutes on my VOD. And I'm at 2 hours and 54 minutes. I'm pretty close. So I'll go like another 6 minutes. Just want to say how much I appreciate everybody that joined the chat today. I really, really appreciate that. Uh, uh, but I really do. I really thank everybody for joining. Um, just yeah, I think we'll be monetized starting tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Probably not. Uh, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or not. We'll see. We'll see. Uh, man, I am faded. 5 hours of streaming in one day that is crazy work. So congratulations to me. So yeah, ooh, I am faded. And like I would have been off like half an hour ago at least, but I thought it was important that I'm still here. So I'm just grabbing screenshots for stream clips and just gonna continue to hang out for another few minutes. We got 6 minutes left. Let's play the rest of this. So I think we saw this. I think we saw this too. Yeah. Americans. They got kids. They got kids going into this learning center now. That's amazing. That's amazing. Can we just talk about that real quick? The investigative work by Nick Shirley is top notch. We need more of it. Nick Rumble wants to give you a deal. Live stream your work raw and unfiltered. We'll pay you for your streams. You can keep YouTube going, but we'll pay you better than YouTube ever will. This is just me. Like this is just me, but it's like I'm pretty sure. I want to look this up. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can't. I, dude, did Google just suppress Nick Shirley's channel? He's got he's got 712 videos. And if you look at like his most popular, I'm just gonna pull this up real quick. So he's infiltrated Rio, Brazil's most dangerous gang inside American City of Zombies. Like he's got millions of views on like a lot of his videos. Like this is not his first hit. And here we have Chris Pavlovsky from Rumble just now discovering him, just now offering him a deal. Like what? Like look, I'm sorry, guys, but the influencer world and just that sort of nonsense drama is that's insane. I'm gonna have to do a conversation. I'm gonna write a Substack about this because that, like, he should have been discovered. He's got 700 videos on his channel, several of which are over 1 million. Look at this. Look, I'll pull it up. Look at this. Look at this. He's got 1.3 million subscribers. All right, this is his most popular video. This was 5 days ago. Video. Yeah, $1 million fraud scandal. It only has. It's crazy. It only has 2.7 million views. Is that really the most popular video on his channel? Yeah, look at that. It's not even the most popular video on his YouTube channel. 6.6 million views a year ago inside CSOT, the mega prison full of deadly gangsters in El Salvador. Look at that. Like his video that he did. Where is the video that he did? Yeah, this one, 2.7, is only the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 most popular video on his channel. And now Rumble's offering him a deal? Like that. You're going to spend too much money doing that. Somebody needs to tell Chris Pavlovsky that you need to find talent sooner. You're spending way too much money on talent by getting them after he doesn't need Rumble. And by the way, X gave him 100 million views. Like that's oh man, that's unbelievable. I'm gonna get myself in trouble if I keep talking, but like this is the problem. Like there's no incubation of younger talent for conservative entertainers. There's no incubation of talent. We wait till they're already like huge, and then we're like, hey, maybe we should make a deal for him. He doesn't need your deal now. Don't take it, Nick. Don't take the deal. Be your own boss. Like look at that. Look, 712 videos. His oldest video was 6 years ago. 16-year-old flies to New York without telling parents. That's funny. Terrible, but still funny. But yeah, this guy's been making video for 6 years. 6 years. I don't know if 15,000 views was worth getting in trouble for your parents for, man, by the way. That's not okay. But yeah, I mean, his shorts. Look at his shorts. His most popular shorts, 45 million views. I mean, this guy has been crushing it for a while, and now Chris Pavlovsky's like, hey, we want to make a deal with you. I'm gonna have to do so. I'm gonna come back to this. We'll come back to this on a later stream. When there's people watching, because I think it's kind of important. But where are we at on our stream totals? So 203. Then we go here. That's 302. That is over 5 hours. That together, 203, I'm just making sure. It started 7 hours ago, started 3 hours ago. Great. I'm going to end the stream. I think we're good to do that. So let's where's my end stream button? Where is the end stream button? Okay, well, anyway, I'm just going to do it this way. Bye, guys.